Okay.
So, very good evening, Sarala. Hope you are doing really great today.
Yeah. Thank you so much for inviting, and I'm doing fabulous. And what about you, ma'am?
I'm doing fantastic too. Thank you very much for asking. And as
Yourself also.
Yeah, for sure. And before going to talk about my introduction, I would love to, like say this that you have such a bright smile that, radiate positivity. So, really, it's such an impressive smile that you have.
Thank
Okay.
you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for your comment. Compliment, I would say. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a compliment. And really, I really feel it because when I was checking your YouTube channel, you were really positive and the way you interact with co-learners and good speakers, it's such a, like it make them comfortable. It make them to speak without any hesitation. So that's what really important, right? Okay. So now coming back to my introduction, as you can see over the screen, I'm Priyanka Kushwa and I'm connecting to you from Madhya Pradesh. At present, I'm living in my hometown. And when it comes to my education, so I'm in my master's, second year of MBA with a specialization of marketing and finance. And apart from this, I'm running my YouTube channel, which is all about spoken English conversation. I connect with co-learners and good speakers side by side, yeah, I like to read books as a hobby, and dancing is also one of my hobbies. So that's all about me.
Okay, that's a great hobby, and I also like to have dance sessions. In my past, in my school, I used to dance on stages, and I like dancing too.
Okay. So are you a professional dancer? Is it?
No, not a professional dancer, but I like to dance very much in any functions or any programs. So I
Okay.
always participate.
Yeah, that's great because dancing is such a breathtaking or it's such an amazing thing, right?
Yeah. So which kind of dance you are practicing? Are you professional in dancing?
No, no, not professional, but usually I do Zumba, dance plus exercise. And I just, whenever I feel doing nothing, so I prefer to dance because that just, energize me or that just make me feel so calm, so relaxed because the, pace of music should be really high volume. And I just, generally dance. There's no specific, classical or something like that. I just, in a Bollywood style dance, I just play anything.
Yeah, it's a great thing, and physically and mentally, we always relax whenever we dance and listen
Yeah.
to music also.
Yes, listening music is also, but yeah, I'm more into dancing.
Okay.
Do you listen music?
Of course, I because listening is my one of my hobby, and whenever I'm happy and whenever I'm sad, I'll just listen to music.
Okay.
I just obsessed.
You're obsessed with listening and music. So do you
Yeah.
change the, genre of music when you get sad, you listen sad songs, and when you're happy, you listen happy songs. Is it?
More I'm sad, I definitely listen happy songs as because in sad mode, if you listen sad and you become very sad person. So on that time, I'll definitely listen happy kind of, and I can say that I'm a lover of soothing music, like fruitful music.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
always happy. So
Okay.
I can say that music is my therapy.
Yes, it's such a therapeutic, when you listen music, it just like calm you down. You just forget about the things what going on, what problems, conflicts in your life, and you feel so relaxed. And if you listen motivational song, on the other hand, it motivates you. It just like you will feel that okay, you can conquer the world after listening that music, right?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am, of course.
So, coming back to your YouTube channel, right? I would love to know about your YouTube journey because, yeah, you're very active. I was just keep on checking your channel. So, please tell me about that.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. And I started my YouTube journey on January 1st. So nobody motivated me to start this YouTube journey. So I started by myself to improve my communication skills and to improve my English. So that is when I started my YouTube journey. But sometime I didn't upload consistently my videos because of my studies. I couldn't manage, and one point of time I decided that yes, I have to balance my studies as well as this YouTube journey also. Solo videos, and I can edit it and I can upload into my YouTube channel. So that is how I started my journey. And there are a lot of obstacles while I'm starting my YouTube journey, because sometimes I don't have any views, or sometimes I don't have any comments in the comment section. So I feel very sad about it. But sometimes I think that it is a good way to improve my content, because if somebody is not watching our video, I have to change something on the other, right? So I have to
Yes.
change my content. That is how I can improve myself, so I can take it as a positive manner. So still I'm
Yeah.
learning. So recently I started having conversations on through the Skypes. So I want to talk with strangers also, because
Yeah.
I'm an introvert person. So I want to talk with strangers, I want to get rid of my fear. So that's why I started these kind of conversational videos.
That's very great. I mean, you're just, crossing your limits day by day and pushing yourself, right? And one thing
Yeah.
that, I mean, because of you said that one thing that there is no comments in the starting, it happens with almost everyone, right? So
Yeah.
no, like no need to worry for that. The one thing that is definitely you can see on your channel, that your first video and your today's video, when you compare, you can see the
Yes.
result, you can see your confidence, you can see the way you present yourself in front of people or in front of strangers on in conversations, right?
Yes. I
Okay.
can see a lot of improvement. Yeah. When I saw my first video, when I saw my recent video, in the morning itself, I just checked my brother's mobile. So that is when first video, I'm so nervous and I don't know how to face camera and everything. But now I think little bit I'm improving.
Okay, that's great. And please tell me about your family a little. Like as you said that your brother is also. Do you like how many siblings you have and your parents? Just I would love to know.
Yeah, in my family we are four members, my mother, my father, and I have one sibling, my younger brother, and he is studying degree final year. As
Okay.
like me, family members are weavers, and they are very hardworking persons. Want to do something for them. So that is why I started this YouTube journey. Always, and to teach the students as well. That is how I earn money, and I can give that money to my parents, and I can pay my own bills, and that is how I started. And I don't want to ask money to my parents even now. So I'm little bit uncomfortable to ask, because we are in not good situation in financially. So I don't want to ask any money from them. So yeah.
Wow, I mean, I really, appreciate your efforts plus the dedication that you have, and you have very clear thing that okay, what exactly you want, like you are doing, and what you want to achieve. So that's very good, and definitely you will, you will be a blessing for your family because you're very hardworking. That your, motivation is really high, and not only motivation, because the way you present yourself, you have exactly that clear roadmap. Okay, I will do it. No asking for parents. And in this, I mean this, you're in your graduation, right? Now onwards you have this level of mindset, so you will definitely boom in future.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. And
I would love to, yeah.
please.
I would love to know about you as well, and how you started your English journey.
Okay. Well, my journey also started from the very scratch. I have completed my schooling from Hindi medium, but then like after completion of my class 12th, I thought, okay, it is something like if I'm, my specialization was in commerce. I took specialization in commerce. And at that time, some of my professors also told me that Priyanka, learn communication skills, learn how to present yourself confidently. And that's, at that time, I used to approach people. That time, there was no Skype, no conversations, nothing like that. So I used to join, WhatsApp groups. I mean, you must have heard the name Alina Rais, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ma'am, of course.
Yeah, so she has created WhatsApp groups in on her website, and I joined them, and I found some really good people to talk. Right, I used to message 10 people every day. So 2 3 days I did that, and I found really good friend, I can say now. Of course, still they are in my contact, and we used to conduct sessions every day on any particular topic. For almost a year I did that, seriously, I mean dedicatedly. At sharp 12 to 1 we used to have session on WhatsApp, video call, and sometime on Zoom. And that's how, I completed all my you can say grammar topics or topic discussion. At that time I was seriously not good at English at all, but because of the consistent effort I put in that regard, and that's how my channel is also started. Because then I, installed Skype application, and I started approaching people there also. And those conversations I started uploading on my YouTube channel. So, it's going really well, and I'm enjoying, and I'm getting opportunity to talk with a number of people, and I have my regular learners too. So, yeah, I can really resonate with you when it comes to, the motivation that, okay, I want to like pay my bills. I want to have my own things. I don't want to ask with my parents because they have done enough and still they are doing, no doubt.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. It was amazing journey, man.
Yeah. Okay. So I would love to know about your future plans, Sarla.
Yeah, man. So now I am final year. So I'm planning to go for IT sector. So I started searching about jobs because I'm learning Java full stack through YouTube, and whatever things I always learn through YouTube channels, because nowadays there are multiple options, right? Multiple YouTube platforms to learn anything, any coding or anything. So I
Yes.
learn everything through YouTube channel only. So I can learn Java full stack. Now I'm in backend, so I learned front end also, and I started applying for jobs as well. So, and after getting job, I am also planning to have some business. So I want to be like an independent girl. So I also plan for my business in future.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Of course, because try your level best. That's the main important thing. I mean, in this time, everyone have 24 hours, but the main thing that how can we make the most out of it? And we can, achieve, like if we have a goal, if anyone can do it, we can do it too. So there is no
Yeah.
restriction. The only thing that can, distract you, maybe your comfort zone, maybe distractions, but I don't think so that you will ever get distracted because you are so dedicated person, I must say.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So other than that, what about your English, practice? Do you still practice? I mean, as you're having conversation, but except conversation, do you practice like what you do? I mean, any technique you're following in order to work upon your communication skills?
Yes, of course, ma'am. And recently I started to write journaling to
Uh,
improve my writing skills and also vocabulary and sentence formation. So for that I started to write journaling, and also I consume a lot of English content when I was a beginner, but each and every single day I consume a lot of English content, and also I practice with co-learners, and also I can practice my English with my subscribers also. And I started with AIs nowadays. If I'm not comfortable with any person's or I'm lonely situation, then I can practice my English with AIs also, because nowadays ChatGPT is also available, so I can utilize it. And I started reading books for a very long time, but daily I can read 1 or 2 pages according to
okay.
my schedules. And also I started listening a lot of podcasts on my spare time. In my spare time, I'll just listen a lot of podcasts, and also I can watch a lot of interviews. So I
Okay.
practice each and every single day.
Yes, yes.
And best, I would say that recording myself, because whenever I record myself, I can know my mistakes, and also I can able to speak or not. So my strengths, my weaknesses, I want to know. So
Mhm.
that is how I can record myself and I can rectify my mistakes. Because I'm a kind of girl, I'm not, in my past, I didn't concentrate on my grammar very much. So I
Okay.
learned everything naturally. So because I'm from Telugu medium until fifth standard, and then I went to sixth standard in English medium. So that was a very difficult situation. So, but when it comes to my English journey, so degrees first year I started to speak in English.
Okay.
So I speak naturally, so I don't want to add any grammar. Why? Of course, grammar is important, but in initial stage, I'm not concentrating too much on grammar. If I concentrate on it, so I become a little bit confused and everything. So that's why I'm not concentrating on too much on grammar. But now I'm started concentrating on vocabulary or grammar as well to become a fluent speaker. It's really, really essential.
Indeed, it is very important. And when it comes to reading, it will, it will help you to structure your thoughts and the message you wish to deliver. And when it comes to podcasts are generally good because as compared to other, and you can also follow, you can say, shadowing technique in order to work upon your communication. Because earlier, to be very honest, I did not, I mean, cover the part of any shadowing technique. I used to like, okay, what is this? I mean, it's very slow. It takes a lot of time. But now also I'm start like working on it. You can say maliciously in order to improve my communication skills.
Yeah, yeah. I do also this shadow technique because whenever I saw some TikToks, the speakers are also very confident while they are speaking. I used to I used to imitate them. So how they are speaking, how they are standing. But I always prefers to be like a unique person because everybody has their own unique style, right? So I want to improve my unique style as well. But imitation is also a very good technique and their accent is different, right? So I want to learn some things from them
Hmm.
through
Especially,
imitation.
yeah. What I do, I have to like, I want to make sure that I'm speaking in a right manner. Especially the pronunciation should be very clear. And if it is not making sense, it's going to create blunder for me and for the listeners out there. So I don't want to do that. That's why I just follow shadowing technique because some words are, little bit hard to pronounce. New words, new vocabulary. When we inculcate the new word, so for that purpose, and other than that, also listening, reading, writing, right?
Yeah, yeah. And of course, sometimes I always prefers to speak in a natural way, and also I used to practice that situational English because if you are speaking everything about only English, it is not a practice for me, and I started to have conversations with different kind of topics apart from English. So I started to speak other concepts, other topics also, because situational English also very, very important through the vlogs, through the moreover I can learn a lot from vlogs, because whenever we describe the things, so it would be very useful how we can describe our day, or how we can describe our works as well. So that is where we
Indeed.
can learn a lot.
Yeah, indeed. Okay. So when it comes to your YouTube channel, it's done. Your education is also done. You were talking about business, right? If you get the chance, you would like to start a business. So let's suppose there is no money restriction, nothing as such. What kind of business you would like you will start?
So like I always said about my parents were weavers, right? We make saris.
Okay, saris.
Yeah, we make
Okay.
saris, ma'am. I want to start a saris business.
Okay, you mean you want to like shift that business online, right?
Yes,
Is-
it's online. Now I started recently through WhatsApp and Instagram. So I posted some saris, whatever my parents made, and my I have my uncle also in this business. So I want to ask his thoughts and what are the plans for how we can start this business and everything. I can ask and I can take them his suggestions also. So I recently I started I uploading, but I had a lot of compliments, and also I got some orders as well. So I started.
Okay, that's great. And you can go on, like domain, like purchasing domain and just creating a website, something like that. That would be really great for your, like for the growth of your business. What do you think?
Yes, of course. I also planning for that because whenever we create our own apps like Flipkart and Amazon, right? Like that, we have to create our own. Whenever we are in such a demand and you have that kind of demand on your sarees, then we can create a application like that and we can sell over there.
Yes, indeed. And for that, you need a team as well, right? In order to grow
Yeah.
your business. So find people like you who are very, motivated for working hard to make a difference,
Yes,
because
of course.
that's a quality of a leader. Okay. So Sarla, is there any question that you have for me? You can ask.
Yes, ma'am. I want to know about your family also. So you are
Okay.
from Uttar Pradesh.
No, no, I'm from MP.
Okay, Madhya Pradesh. Okay.
Yes. So when it comes to my family, my parents and my sister, my grandmother. So and I'm elder one. So I can say that I'm also a person who like to do like own thing. There is no, I don't want any. You can say I don't want to be dependent on my parents. That's the one thing. And now I don't ask for money. It's been almost when I started teaching journey, from that time onwards, I just decided and committed that I will not be that much asking for money, but only for the bigger things. Other than that, I just prefer to avoid things, especially asking for money, because that it it feels like I don't know, shame or something. That's what I feel, because their parents are doing enough, right? Other than that, yeah, that's all about my family.
Yes, and I want to know about your state as well, Madhya Pradesh, right? So what was the famous there? So is there any historical places or any food items or famous in Madhya Pradesh?
Of course, there are many places, especially I am my hometown is near Indore, so I can tell you about Indore. It's very famous. It's one of the cleanest city. Along with that, it has many tourist places. You can it depends on your interest, like spiritual places as well. For fun, water parks are there, and you will, I mean, just Chappan is also there, and there are many historical places you can go. So have you ever been to Indore or MP?
No, ma'am. But I like traveling very much. In my future, I want to around the India. So that's why
Okay.
I ask all the conversational people that what is the famous in your state and what are the things to eat, what was the famous, and I ask these kind of questions to them.
Okay, okay, definitely. When you come in MP near Indore, please, of course, we would have a session and we will discuss. Okay, these are the places we can meet also. No problem. Right?
Of course, if I come to your Madhya Pradesh, I definitely meet you, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Most welcome. I mean, in advance, insights, and wish you all the very best for your future, for the work you're doing, and definitely you will succeed in life. I mean, that can reflect in your work and the way you present yourself. So, all the very best. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Bye bye.